What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. And today we are going to have a great hand history from Tzuf, who took second in the 54 main event during the series for almost 20K. So let's get started. Let's see how he did it and let's see the punts.
All right.
Now you're sharing the
Okay.
Discord. Okay, perfect.
So first hand was chip leader open EV, folds to me in big blind. I decide to defend. First of all, any thoughts? Anybody's folding? How do you play the spot?
Well, you could check raise, right? I think it would be pretty good, but also just folding to the C bet can be good, I guess.
Yeah, you would think so. I was thinking if I'm going to check raise that. I was not sure because 10-9 X I bold many offsuit broadways and when he's chip leader he's going to open Jack 7 suited and stuff even so hard, very hard to get many folds on this flop by check raising. But either way, he did the very unexpected thing of checking back. And now it's basically just check down. And what can you do? Don't think you bluff bad ace high, no equity here. Although suits are kind of nice, but
I think it's
what do you
either
think?
way. Like whenever people miss a range bet, I like to bluff a lot on those spots.
Hmm. I thought about it for a little bit, couldn't find it though. What size do you go when you bet
Big,
here?
big.
55, setting up
No,
like
55 or 85.
hmm.
How are the stacks so low at this stage? Is it a rebuy or?
No, no, it's
it's,
just a huge
it's
field.
7,000 players field, so
All right,
it's
okay.
pretty deep.
Yeah.
Taste check suited, facing big stack open, looks like easiest gem in the world, especially
Yeah.
with. But the interesting question is how wide do you think you can go here? Because this guy is going to have to stick it in pretty wide, and although his bounty isn't huge, I don't really remember what I think at this stage is still worth 1.5, two big blinds type thing.
Yeah, but the ladder is pretty huge, right? If you look at the next ladder at 32, it's like over $100. So I think like the widest I would go here would be ace 10 suited, ace jack off,
Hmm.
king queen suited, I think.
Nine.
I think I'm
So
folding king.
tight, really?
Yeah,
Hmm. I
I
would
think
think
so.
it's like ace 8 o, king jack o.
That's really wide, I think. That's 1 or 2 pips too wide, I think.
Because it's going this open is going to be so wide, and you're going to get the overlay from his bounty fairly
It,
often.
it is very wide, but he's also opening into chip leader, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like at this point in terms of ICM, it's basically same as 5% of field left when you look at wizard teams. It's not huge. Although, yeah, I guess it may be bigger because it's larger field, but still significant portion of prize pool, especially when I'm short is in bounty, I would think in those spots.
What pair would you be? What pair is the bottom of your range to shove here, Louis? You shoving based on what you just said. You,
Eights.
yeah.
Eight. I think that's way too tight
So I was thinking
Okay.
more like sixes, but am I being too loose?
because
What's the
that guy
worst one? What's the worst one you shoved, though?
think fours, fives, because he's going to open so wide. Imagine a scenario where he opens I jam and this guy folds. I still have decent fold equity. My bounty is completely worthless. And he's going to open I don't know, offsuit eights, any king, any ace. bunch of random suited crap that ends up folding. So I don't think it's spot you're going to be that tight. I mean, I would say that I would try to find similar one in Wizard, but their PKO library doesn't really have many situations with very short stacks. We can try if you guys want to,
I'm looking at GTO Lab right now.
but it's not PKO.
It's not, but it's gonna give us a wild idea.
No, not at all, because like the bounty is still worth something here.
So the first sim that I see is ace eight off. Pocket threes,
In vanilla,
yeah, or 12 bigs.
yeah, it's also like it's a lot different because in vanilla it's still attacking kind of wide, but not as wide as here, but also it's not incentivized to end up calling, even if it goes shove and overcall here, is just more incentivized to fold than call wider. He has negative risk premium, wants to splash around when it goes all in overcall.
I'm trying to see if I can log into the wizard.
I can. Mm. But can you see what? Do you see still the video? Or do you see
Still see
my
the video.
browser? Let's try to find one similar, although I think don't think we will find one because it has to do a lot with small blind being so short with somewhat of significant bounty. So I don't know if we will find anything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Without its lagging. No, right. So we're on the pattern.
This is like 5% left or more like
I think it's
final
more
two
like
bigs?
nah, I think it's more like 5% left. But yeah, probably a bit higher ICM, but
Yeah,
not quite that much.
it's definitely about 5% left. You see how many was it
I mean,
6,000 starting?
I can't really find any scene where small blind is very short.
Yeah.
But
He said it's really significant that he's got that bounty there. You shove, he shoves. That chap's surely going to call a lot wider
yeah,
with the two there.
yeah, but there is no sim. I don't have any story to try to run. So
Yeah, it's a tough one.
let's try to find just something where I have 11 blind and cut off his big stack. Hmm. Uh, I know there is not a single one that is anywhere near similar, but I found one that like button has. Wait, what?
I found one that is okay. Hijack has 50 big blinds. Button has 12.
Hmm. Yeah, could be similar, although it would still be kind of far. I can check. Oh, I found nice one. I found nice one here. Although again, it's going to be similar because he's going to play lots of
Well,
open shove.
the range I'm looking at right now is very similar to the one we've seen on GTO Lab.
Hmm. And it's PKO.
Yes.
All right, then we can say it's kind of wide. Yes. Oh yeah, I just found the exact same one.
So like ace eight, ace four, pocket fives.
Yeah,
The vanilla
makes
one was
sense.
very similar, right?
Hmm. Right, and what's his
Again,
calling range? Because like in vanilla, he's going to fold like I don't know, King Jack all, like crap offsuit ace x. He probably just ends up calling bunch.
calls with king ten.
Hmm. Yeah, seems reasonable. Although if other guy regems, it's back to him. It's going to be wider, I think. No.
I agree. Yeah, it's got to be wider.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, it's surprising to see it's wider than I thought. You can share the screen again back to your video.
Right. So we gem the ace jack suited, get overcall and regem from ace 8 all. Somehow it looks okay. Do not get the bounty. I was losing my mind completely. Like, anyway, moving on. But aces,
Oh, my favorite hand.
yes, very, very nice. And
Two black aces.
we open, we went defend.
Those are the best.
I was trying to go 25% because I don't have the button, but I messed it up. Either way, like, it's a bit small. Um,
I don't think I would go above 55%.
yeah, I went slightly below what your sizing scheme on turn. Do you split sizing, have some smaller sizes with some like
Yeah.
thin bets and super nuts? How do
Yes.
you how do you construct range on turn?
Say I had like top two, for example, I would bet like 33% on the turn. Say I had like a zero equity bluff, like or like a low equity bluff, I would bet 33% as well. Think aces, you wanna like size up a little bit. I think like a strong queen, you wanna size up a little bit. And then like tier two hand class, you wanna bet small again because you block too much.
Yeah, I agree. On, and I know in vanilla, I think this is definitely fold, but after making the mistake of overfolding the flop overfolding this spot as big blind many times, I decided to defend. I think its
Very
ranges
deep.
are going to be wide enough. But I also think this is worst offsuit end. I defend pretty much. Right, and then flop is actually quite interesting spot.
Man, okay, wait, hang on, hang on. I thought you had pocket eights. I didn't see the
No,
hand
no.
well. I don't think I'm calling pre-flop. Think my
Hmm.
floor here would be 10-9 offsuit.
I debated it a bunch, but looked many times at these spots, and when it's PKO, apparently you have to defend kind of wide.
Wide when you
So
cover, not when
Let's say
you're
if you cover.
covered.
no, even when you're covered, because ranges are going to be slightly wider to every direction, and it's more top heavy, so you kind of need to play more. But let's see. I think this is going to be flow. Uh, 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 what is it? How many blinds do I have here? 17. He opens under the gun one because it's seven-handed. Oh, it's even wider than I thought. Show you.
Yeah,
I'm probably way too tighter myself, although 890 feels kind of bad. It's even wider than that. Can you see it?
yeah,
Yeah, I'm definitely overfolding all of this region and this region and probably also this region. The kind of wide. Either way now, what was flop? This is quite an interesting spot that lots of people like mess up, including myself. I messed it up in this one, but um, flop was ace nine for rainbow. Actually, in PKO might be fine, but we check range. I mean, whatever range bets for 20. Now, actually, in PKO, it's fine to just call. I looked in the spot in vanilla and you play like extremely mergy strategy on those ace high boards. You just raise like ace eight or better for value and then just merge all the like middle and bottom pairs that don't have strong backdoor. Uh, Apparently, it's fine to call. Right.
yeah, not much raising here against EP. Ace high, flat.
Uh, you would be surprised in vanilla. Check call.
Not a great
Uh,
time.
Yeah, kind of easy check fold to any size on turn, no?
Yeah,
And that's exactly what happens. Bet, fold, none, pick up hand, easy jam. What's your worst hands you jam here? What's the flow?
I think possibly ace nine now.
Hmm.
Ace ten easy. Ace nine is because he's chip leading and he's
I
opening
think
like
it's
the
wider.
widest range.
I could go wider.
I think it's ace five O, skip a6, and then like any suited ace, suited nines. Do you want to look at spot? It's like
Yeah.
not a
No, no, it's a good spot to look at.
all right. Let's see. Small blind, 13 blinds versus cheap leader. I mean, it's not exactly the same because he's like middling stack, so he's going to be like a lot tighter, but that's the closest one I found.
I found one that is extremely wide. It's
Button raises, small blind. Oh yeah,
any ace,
uh, any ace,
any,
any pair, king 10 o, suited tens, king 9 suited.
yeah,
Should I show it?
yeah. Can show it quickly. I'm seeing the same range.
Yeah, so kind of wide. Um, and here button opens pretty wide as well. So imagine if he has big stack, is going to be even like people too wider in every direction.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah. Right, so gem and no action. Ace 5 suited, face gem, easy fold. This is like interesting spot though. How much, like, what's your float? Call it off. Chunky bounty as well. I think still worth. Hard to say because I didn't look at it in chips, but probably like between 2 to 3 big blinds at least.
I would
One,
say ace eight suited, ace ten off.
hmm.
Ace ten off feels edgy, man.
Yeah, ace 8 suited as well. I'm
Ace
probably
eight's probably
overfold.
good enough.
Hmm. Yeah, I would think so, but the thing is that people don't really open gem the range they're supposed to. Like they open gem like ace queen suited here, right? Like pocket nines,
Yeah,
bunch of them. Should I look at range?
of course.
Right. Why is the zoom stuck? Alright, so what do we need? Hijack open gems 11 and I have 17. Oh, there is not a single sim where hijack has 11 blinds. I want to look at 14. It's going to be
Yeah,
similar range.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, but
what?
are you not the button?
Yes, oh. Yeah, but I still cover in. Does it matter that much?
It does because here, like the button is 26 effective.
Hmm.
No, let's have a look. Can I have a look?
Right, so he open gems, some of the bad suited aces, medium pairs, suited tens, normal range.
Yeah,
And on the button, yeah, exactly range you said.
okay. So if he jams perfectly, ace eight suited, ace ten off.
Yeah. But do you think people actually play like this? I think they like
I think
just end up pure
they jam wide
jamming
up. Yeah.
like up to nines and all these good suited aces, maybe ace king, ace queen, they min raise, but like sometimes they open jam as well.
I think they open jam everything, worse and better ones.
Mm.
Like if they're gonna play ace six suited, they open jam.
Hmm. I'm not sure, but yeah, I guess some people, yes, some
Yeah.
people experience that they open jam tighter though in most scenarios, especially
And
when it's like deep in the
I
game.
like I don't feel like they have those jack nine suited, queen nine suited very much as well.
Hmm. Either way, I open gems ace queen O, which is fine, obviously, but Hmm. Right, king ten suited here. What does what do you think?
I would fold because you have a
Fold.
10 or against CP.
Right, what's worse than you play? Do you 4.5 king jack suited?
Yeah, I guess.
I thought same. I folded the kind of a sad one because if I have like just a little bit more chips, I can start rebetting it.
Uh, yeah, I don't know.
Should I check spot?
I think it's gonna be king jack, but you can
Yeah, I
check it.
think so too.
Yeah, so
Check for easy fold, says EP. Right. What was this? Hmm. All right, so pocket three. To me, seems like easy fold, but
easy fold. What's the worst pair you play here? I think I'm with sevens.
think sixes, especially like actually when the guy has 44 VP and he's a crazy whale. I mean, I didn't play with him enough to know exactly what kind of rail he is, because he might just raise and then fold like king ten off, but he might just raise and end up calling like a6-0. So like you never know where where this number is coming from. But assuming he folds and calls normal range, although he's extremely wide, I think pocket three would become a gem either way. Didn't really think about it in game. Should we look up spot?
What have you done? It was a three on the
Folded.
flop.
Oh yeah. Quite a sad one.
Heartbreaking.
Right, Queen
Very
Jack
close.
suited.
Wow. Very close. I think I jam here.
I think easy gem. You never fold.
It's not
Right?
that easy because I don't think you jam queen 10.
I think you do.
Queen 10's too thin for me. I would jam, this would be my floor.
Hmm. Let's see. How do you construct there? What do you mean raise? What do you open gem?
I think I would min raise ace 10 off, ace jack off. I would min raise,
I mean, it's going to be a little bit different because it's lower average. So maybe you won't even have open gems, but who knows? Oh, you do. Yeah, suited tens, gem, fours to nines, ace ten o mixing, ace five, ace nine. And you could just make it more simple and just like jam ace check to ace king o and like suited tens, like all the suited broadways and pairs and like just min ace those. It's like basically same EV.
so king 10 good enough, queen 10 good enough.
Even Jack 10.
Yeah.
Uh, in fact, like Jack 10 and Queen 10 are like winning far more by open jamming than min raising.
Yeah.
Min raise is 0.5, all in is 1. Mm. Right, so that was probably most important suck out I've ever gotten. Watch this, Luis.
Oh my
Let's
god.
just let's just play it out.
GG, goodbye. Oh, not like this,
Oh, we're
Duff.
gonna run it.
Not like this. Oh my god.
Oh,
They're
That was
criminals.
that was very
Oh
nice.
my god.
Right, if I open the voice, can you hear it? It was
Yeah, yeah.
I was I was losing hope completely and starting to moan as it all happened. Uh,
We can't hear it.
oh, you didn't hear it?
No, well, you were laughing?
I was losing my mind. I saw the ace. I said, no, there was never a fucking doubt for me. Yeah, fucking piece of shit there. And 10 comes and I'm saying, yeah, well, that's probably just fake. And then I like almost broke my chair and started jumping up and up and down. Right, pocket eight, under the gun. What's worst pair you open?
Sevens.
below there.
Worst pair, worst Broadway, whatever.
Sevens with king 10 suited.
Then
Hmm.
Maybe
Yeah, I
even king
agree.
9.
Yeah, I agree. You open ace 9-0.
Yes.
You open king 10-0.
No,
no.
I'm with you. Seems too normal of a spot. Should I even check it?
no.
Okay. Right, so we go three-way to flop. I think, I don't know, quite lots of checking. Decent board for his flatting range. Uh, yeah. How do you guys play this spot? I think I'm just like defaulting to basically check range, maybe bet like some king, queen, ace, queen, kings, and some
Yeah.
like king 10 suited type stuff. I think like checking almost all of range.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm checking range and then calling.
Definitely checking. The board's too good for the flatter on the button.
And it didn't end up being interesting spot. The big blind made it kind of easy, like jamming and easy fold, right? Much to think of there. All right, so it did not folded to me here, but what do you do if it folds to you?
Easy jam?
Yeah, putting them in.
Jam?
Mm-hmm. You cover, it's a
I
big
don't.
deal.
What? No. EP opened.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I thought you
You
were
said
saying
it
if it
was
folds
full.
round.
Yeah.
No, I mean versus is open if everybody else folds.
King jack suited?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm folding
I,
king
th
nine.
I think this end would be a three bet bluff. Versus wide range, I think suited both ways you can flat.
I don't think so.
Let's see.
You
I
don't
mean,
have much
depends.
of a flatting range here. Less than 10% for sure.
Let's see.
We only have 22 bigs.
Wait.
You were a small
Uh,
blind, right?
a small blind with like 23 versus we need large stack in EP though. I mean, guess we can try look at few of them. Let's start with 20. EP open, pretty wide range, like even wider than GPV, a lot wider. And folds to us in small blind. I mean, in this case, this end would actually be flat, mixing tiny bit of 3-bet. Even king 7 and king 8, which I would probably not have found. Maybe I would 3-bet, never flatting. Yeah. Let's look at this one. I mean, here range would be a bit tighter, so probably going to be less of that. Yeah, king 9 still makes it as a flat, actually surprised. I thought this would be like pure 3-bet. And like reason we have flats is because like think about it, you open so much garbage when you 3-bet like if you 3-bet non-linear with like queen jack suited, king jack suited, queen 10 suited type stuff, you basically achieves nothing. You still get shoved or called by any better hand and like you just fold out stuff you dominate. I think having flatting range in a spot with lots of those ends kind of makes sense.
Look at the one with 25 big blind in the small blind.
This,
Yeah,
but we cover EP here.
get UTG1 to open.
I mean, it's pretty much same, just like kind of tighter because it's closer in chips, I guess.
Yeah.
It's probably higher average. I don't know.
So yeah,
So
jam
it's
king jack suited.
yeah. King Jack, King 10 is like basically same EV as Gem, 3-bet or call, doesn't really matter what you do. I would kind of think though in reality it would be better to not gem bunch of those ends because like what are they supposed to I mean they're supposed to be mixing like ace queen O. I think like some people in those stakes like end up calling like ace jack as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if you get enough folds when you do these gems, at least versus EP. What do you think?
I think the calling range was very similar to what I think like reality is, but maybe one
Hmm.
pip wider.
I mean, this is I would be even tighter than that, to be honest. To 25 blind gems, small blind versus EP, I'm probably like pure folding nines and ace queen O. I would be like ace queen suited tens plus in the spot. Which I honestly think is the right thing, because like, do you think people in the real world actually find these gems?
Only regs.
I mean, yeah, yes, but it ends up being like ace king, ace queen O, nines to jacks way too often, I think,
But
in
also
real
kings
world.
and queens.
Do you think they jam kings and queens?
Yeah.
Hmm. I guess some people will, lots of weak players, but I think majority of population still just three bets all in with nuts.
Are you calling me
Wait,
weak? Yeah.
wait, what? Are
Are you
you
calling me
jamming?
weak?
Are you jamming? No, by the way, look at this end. See, fucking crazy stuff. First of all, this size three bet,
Why
like
is it making it 7?
spot you go like five, right? Everybody
Very,
agrees on that.
Yeah.
very serious size.
It's essentially potting, and yeah,
It's
it's
not a
bad.
good size, but watch where this end go. I was like completely shocked to see what happened here. And like this guy is a reg as well. I had like 500,000 in earnings. I don't really remember what. I think he was reg, and that guy you can see the Asian flag, so you never know. But fucking crazy stuff.
Well, he's from Japan. Yeah, Japan players are notoriously bad. Then this is Venezuela, no?
No, I
Or
think it's
Colombia?
Armenia.
Colombia.
Armenia. Yeah, he had
Oh,
like 260K earnings. I thought he was a reg until I saw this end. Tibet's huge. And then on flop. How do you construct betting range on flop? Do you just range bet? If so, for what size?
range bet 25%.
Yeah, small as a three better in
I agree,
position.
but this guy had other plans. That was I was
A
like,
jam, no, please don't jam.
no, it's even worse. I think that's like worst option you can do in a spot.
Yeah.
Like
He's neither done one or the other now.
like this size just doesn't achieve much. Like you either have like jacks plus and one to get value, or you just trying to get him to fold bottom of range, and like I
Okay.
don't think this size achieves much. Um, Either way, watch where this shit is going. It's fucking crazy that people find the stupidity to do such things with 20 left out of 7,000. King Jack suited. What do you think the other guy has?
Ace 10 off.
Close.
No.
Anyway, I was kind of shocked of what happened here. That
What the
looked
hell are
crazy
they
to me.
doing?
Uh, kind of crazy stuff.
23 left.
All right. I mean, not much to look at on this spot actually. It was like just standout raise, big blind, thanks for the pay jump and gems, easy call, pocket seven, and we hold. Don't think there's much to look at here. Pretty much know what you raise, call or raise, fold before you do it, right?
Yep. Your first bounty.
Yes. You see another crazy, like this guy is like high stakes egg, or I mean like semi high stakes egg, and just Tibet calls 30 big blinds, like big stack versus. I don't know, thought it was crazy. Isn't it kind of crazy?
Sure seems crazy to me.
3-bet calls as well. I don't know, pretty weird. Here, easy jam. How do you want to look at the spot?
You stick it in, pretty sure.
Yeah,
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 just
King, king five suited, queen five suited.
no, it's way wider. I was missing them for a long time, but
yeah. You can show super wide, yeah.
let's see. So I have big stack, big blind has what? 8, 9 big blind. I can't really find one where I cover him and he has 9. Let's look at 11. Oh,
Let's go 11.
let's look at 11. It's going to be like wider though, because well, we cover him by a lot more and he has less chips, but look at this. Oh wait, actually this is like already final 3 tables or 2 tables, right? What was it?
There's
Final 3
23 left, I
tables.
think.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
look at
it's
final three.
Final 3
yeah,
table.
uh, final 3. It's probably going to be even wider in final 3, I would imagine. Mm. And we need to cover him by a lot though. I don't know, let's look at this. Yeah, it's even wider, like you jam these. Like you basically only limp or min raise bottom and top. But yeah, it's way wider, like even like queen do show where like it's min raise for balancing, it's still profitable as a jam. You get to be very wide in those spots. Even 5 do so is 5 do suited is winning as a jam.
Yeah,
You basically get to do whatever you want in the spot. And we get it to right queen 10 suited. We open, get 3-bet and jam, easy fold. Pocket fives. So I think it's very close. In game, I decided that I will get to open because it was quite, except for this guy that was playing quite well. Everybody was quite weak and not 3-betting. And as you can see, very low VPIPs for this stage in PKO.
I agree.
So I thought I could get away with opening, but it's probably the flow.
Yeah,
And then we get this flop, check, checks it back. And how do you play 10? In game, I decided when it doesn't stop flop, his range is just going to be many random queen jacks, king queens type
Okay.
stuff. And that, I don't know, at this stage, don't think he will play back much. Yeah, just try to pick it up. Deny equity with small bet would work well. What do you think?
I agree. I would bet 55%.
Yeah, I think that's too big, but yeah, I guess I
You
went
need
for
to
third.
you need to size up. If you bet that small, it's too easy for them to continue.
I mean, it's not like he can call like king queen O here.
No,
It's
but
like
would you pick that size with bluffs?
no. But
So
to be honest,
that's what I'm saying.
in this
That's
spot though, like these small pots are kind of significant. And you're not looking to build big
Like,
pot with middle
no, but
hands.
no, but
I
I
mean,
think like something like half pot, 60% pot, to
mm,
80% pot, because you need
with
full equity with your bluffs, and then with your
yeah,
main
but
hand, say you
mm,
have like a ace eight here, we want to blast as well. So
yeah, for sure.
whatever value you have, you want to go bigger. Whatever bluffs you have, you want to go bigger.
And generally, I'd agree. I think in this spot, you just try to pick up the pot because he's basically always has nothing. and you don't really want to let him realize even 13% equity in the spot.
Yeah, but I feel like they're calling too much when you bet this small.
Hmm. I don't know. Do you want? We can try to look at post-flop sim. It'll take a second though.
Yeah,
But I think you will like polarize a bunch, but not with this part of range. You still have some like thin value, like decent stuff like I don't know, A7, King 7.
if you had a
Like
three or a four, I wouldn't mind this size. With
it's
pocket five,
basically the
I
same
think,
though.
no, you still beat threes and fours.
What threes and fours does he have?
Ace three, king three.
I don't think so. Let's see a lot. Range is like quite intuitive. Fives does seem to be the flow. And then, but button only has 14. Wait, we'll need to find another one. One where button covers me and I have like 30. That one looks good. And button flats. Flop was 8-7-3 angle. It's weird. I don't know why it's letting me look at post-flop sims without creating them in AI. It's pretty weird. First time it allows me that. Oh yeah, but it's fact. It's really fact. We need to AI solve it. I didn't
Yeah,
notice the sizing.
it's all in or check, right?
Yeah. Um, so majority range check usually in those spots. There is not going to be much of a difference if you even range check, right? But like whatever. Can do whatever you want pretty much.
Is there a pattern with the five? No, okay.
I mean, it actually seems like fives like to already do what I did on turn on the flop quite a bit. Just protection bet small. Either way, check. Now button supposed to stab a bunch, mostly only checking back like good high cards that dominate some of mine. Yes, then just pretty much stabbing everything. Let's say checks it back. Then was four of spades. I mean, actually seems like it's mixing 55 and 33. Mostly likes 33 though, with those protection bets.
Yeah, look at pocket six doing it a lot more. It's funny. And it has the gotcha.
I mean, it's pretty much same percentage though. Ah, no, yeah, it is a bit more. It seems to like the idea and still doing it with some random bottom of range, no showdown hands apparently. No, not really. Oh yes, seven is a pair. I mixed it up in my head. A little bit with like queen ten o, just probably trying to fold out like king queens and stuff. Whatever.
And if
Seems
you
like
know, if you know lock the button for overfolding a little bit, it's gonna do it with range.
think it's pretty hard to overfold here though, no?
What do you mean? It's tough to call with like ace, like, seven, ace three, ace four,
Hmm.
king, jack with the spade.
Um, I mean, like worst hand, you defend here basically
Yeah,
that
no,
doesn't have.
no one is calling that. So no luck
I
it.
mean, they're not calling though. It's like raising those bottom of range and like king nine spades is flush though. The rest of them are folding or raising.
Yeah, but look at like those king, queen,
Hmm.
all those pocket
Now,
pairs.
you know what? I think they will fold specifically king queen.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't really see much of. You know what? Actually, yeah, they may fold all the stuff that's raising as bluff here, like king ten hearts. Let's see.
Yeah, so just swing the calling range to the left, basically.
Right, so, do you want to give them no bluffs?
No, no, no.
No bluffs?
Just overfolding.
And they will never bluff though as well. It's pretty much like same thing. Hmm. So annoying. Do you think they always fold king queen to small bet?
Of course. Even king, queen off, ace, jack off,
Ace jack
ace,
oh, I think they never fold.
ace ten suited. You only call a spade.
Hmm. I'm not so sure. What does everyone else thinks? Do they fold ace high to small bet?
What size was it going for on the turn?
It was mixing everything. It seemed to. Wait, let's see. So king queen pure fold. Um, let's do all the gut shots and straight draws, just pure call. Pocket three. I mean, they never have, but whatever seems reasonable. What do you guys think?
I think it's fine. Let's just do a quick node lock to give us an idea of how it works.
Uh, right, so now. Hmm. Wait, what? Wasn't it using it like 13% before?
Going bigger now.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. I guess because they never raise bluff, so you have to build bigger pot with lots of like thinner
Okay,
value
right.
ends, like
Yeah,
the 10-8 and stuff.
yeah.
Hmm. Interesting. All right. We bet and folds. All right. King 6-0. Covering both. Pretty good position. I think will be floor-ish, but I think in real world, especially versus two tighter opponents, you could definitely get away with wider range than what GTO will suggest.
I think
You guys
GTO
think?
here is king five.
King five is the floor, yeah. King five up.
Yeah, I think you could do any king. And like,
Yeah, you can be pretty
I
wide.
think, hmm, all right, either way, open, get jammed, easy fold.
Arturas is here, wow.
Check the node, do not get to defend, button three bets.
Open your cam, Arturas.
Now Queen 7-0, small blind. What do you guys think?
You have enough suit seven, you have the stone cold nuts, you stick it in.
Easy jam, especially after we saw range earlier. Did you see how wide it was?
Yeah.
This is like the nuts. But the opponent was nitty. So I decided there is no need to do that. Having 19 VP in PKO,
Gonna just fold anyway, yeah.
I think it achieves pretty much same thing. And no need to risk it for the times you wake up with it, because it's nitty. Right, Queen 10 suited. What do you guys think?
Close
That
between
was
jam and min raise. I think I min raise her.
in game. I jammed. And then I looked at the range. It was quite surprising. Do you think you have any gems here? And if so, what would you gem?
I think I'm jamming king jack. But I'm not jamming very much. You're too deep.
So for the most part, Solver seems to agree, but I was actually quite surprised. On the scene that I looked, there was like very little open jamming,
Yeah, yeah.
and it was coming pretty much only from Queen 10 suited and some low pairs.
Yeah.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Um, Need new one. Right, is it already final two? Still final three.
Final three.
So we are pattern covering both. It needs to be. Uh, uh, this one is closest one, I guess, because we have to cover big blind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So only gems. It's like mixing queen 10 suited, some low suited ace king jack o, and deuces to fours. But yeah, you can like it doesn't really matter in the sense that like I mean you could still do it with like jack 10 suited, same EV, king 10 suited already. Like yeah, some of these ends are like same EV as min raise and gems, so it doesn't matter as much, I would think.
All right. Let's move on.
And gem and folds. Alright, pocket sixes. How do you guys play the spot?
You gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah. Do you jam any pair?
You know what I see here? You're sixth place, you got pocket six. That's a sign. You just gotta go all in.
Good theory, that is, Louis.
I think it's
Uh,
every pair, yeah. Every
yeah,
pair, a lot of ace.
it's every pair, and then like ace queen, ace king go, and like low suited aces and all the nuts. And you still have some small three bets with aces, kings, and some trash bluffs.
Makes sense.
In a way, we crush his soul and take his streams away on the flop. Take the bounty. I know this is like quite fucking weird spot to see this deep in a game.
I would jam as well if he opens.
But we do
Oh,
Not-
face we
what
do
is that?
face the limp.
You gotta
What
jam.
is that?
Easy jam, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We jam and he folds.
Should be pretty capped.
Pocket fives, pretty much same
Oh,
spot as
the
before.
Bellagio.
Yeah, so like actually here we are like slightly too deep, and I checked it afterwards. I don't know if I will find some solution, but it's like not actually a mistake. It's same EV, but you don't really open gem much here
Do you know
when
who's
you
the
have
big line?
no.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
It's the
he's the guy
Bellagio.
that. Yeah, he was the guy that Jonathan Little was backing, wasn't he? He won a big
Ah,
tournament.
I think he won
really?
like 2 big ones in 5 weeks or something.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
never heard of him since.
Yeah, I
No,
knew
he
you. I knew you.
won a large title live. He's a very big winner.
Is he? Okay.
I had him tagged as good egg, but didn't knew any of that.
Yeah, he was coached by Jonathan Little.
He's
Hmm.
picked up some decent bounties.
Yeah, he started with 1100. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the end boss for sure on this table.
He died pretty early. Right, this is also quite an interesting spot. Now, how do you play your range here?
Three
In
bet.
theory,
You're three bet here.
so actually, I did decide to three bet, but for reasons that that guy had him weak tagged and he was not fighting back, seemed to be overfalling with 19 VP, very low stats all across. Felt like three bet would be good, but actually, like you three bet ace deuce, ace three, ace four, ace five,
Yeah.
you just always call
Well, yeah,
I mean, I guess it's just the best one, and then you also three bet like some ace six, ace seven, like ace five and ace eight or better. You just always call in theory. Anyway, we three bet and folds. This is like same spot as well. I think this is like one of the very few hands that I can not put money in the pot.
Yeah, you just fold here.
Yeah. Hmm. Now this queen seven suited, I think if I cover him, then this will become an open. I
Yeah.
think it's slightly too wide when he still covers me. Do you think
Yeah.
you can still get away with it though? What do you think?
No, easy fold.
no
That's
fold.
bet.
They're going to the bottom of 40 bigs.
What happened here? The open jam fold.
Break.
At king nine suited, easy open. Big blind defend. See bet range for 20. He calls. How do you play the 10? Not with this specific end, with range.
I would check.
Do you mix sizings? What you target when you bluff? How do you think about the spot?
You're covered in ICM, final table bubble. Your aggression goes down. It's probably a spot you want to barrel at GPV in general. But now you're covered and there's just too much ICM to start blasting away. And then if you bet and he raise, you're torching you have a little bit of equity, right? Not that much, but a little bit.
Well, so the thing is like these high paired boards, especially at these stack depth in late position, like most of his range should respond by raising on the flop. So when he doesn't raise, he should not have many queen X at all. Going to have very high concentration of like ace high with backdoor flush draw and low pockets that are always folding to second barrel, like basically doesn't matter what size you go. And then yeah, he always calls the little bit of queen X and all the 10x that he has, but I think you do just get too much fold equity from low pockets and ace highs because they do just raise queen X most of the time.
I feel like
quest-
go ahead, Bob.
Okay, my question here would be, so if you have ace queen here, because you ask about your whole range, if you have
Yeah.
ace queen, how do you play it here?
I bet medium because I basically actually I made it what's the word? I got it wrong actually. I thought this is the spot that like you're not aiming to be all in by river when you're covered because of ICM and you're like meant to have like between third or half your stack left when you build SPR for river. But actually,
Not with a queen.
yeah, but actually, it's not that spot now because I had like many spots like it where I checked it and it was like you don't really go all in on either, so you set up lower SPR because of ICM. So I thought I should, when I bet, go small on 10, but I checked it and it was like it was mixing. It was like sometimes going for like middling size and sometimes 83 to be all in on either. Either
Yeah,
way.
I think you don't bet this turn too much. And if you do, just go big.
I'm not so sure. I think you bet very often because he's capped. And you get many better ends to fall. Now, actually, this specific end, I can look at the scene, but this specific end would be checking already. לומד, ואני עסוק.
אני חייבת להגיד לך משפט אחד חשוב.
להתעסק.
היום בבוקר שהיה...
לא אכפת לי אם את תכבדי אותי.
נפל רסיס
And he's in trouble.
And he's out.
I'll be back in like a minute, okay?
No
Sure,
problem.
okay.
son. Like you said, Leo, I think we can check here. When you think about, you were saying about the smaller pairs, well, we've still got the king to heat that wins, the 9 wins, the jack gives us the straight. We've got plenty of equity by checking, and if we get check raised on this turn at this stack depth at this time in the tournament, it's a complete disaster. So wouldn't you mostly check here?
I would. Let's try to find something similar. So we're the cutoff.
So if we bet here, we could get some ace X to fold, but that's the only things, right?
Yeah,
But we have a lot of outs against ace X, so we could just check.
yeah.
But if we check,
Alright.
we are never trying to bluff catch the river, right? Because it's just king high. It's nothing.
Yeah, agreed. I think that makes a lot of sense, Bob. So
Wait, what were you talking about?
So I was thinking about betting. Reasoning for betting would be we can follow some ace X that villain can have, but we can also just check because we have a lot of outs against ace X. And on the river, whatever cards come, we cannot bluff catch because we just have king high, nothing.
So this is a sim with ICM.
Oh, nice. It's mixing. Yeah, that's great.
yeah,
I didn't add the sizings. But it's going for 40%.
When I did it with adding a bunch of sizings, it was only using 83 and 67, and it was mixing between the two.
Then you can see here, it's like betting quite frequently. Which one did we have? Diamonds?
Hearts.
Hearts. We had hearts.
It's like 50-50.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's merits to
Either
both.
way, can you like bet and see how what he's folding?
Ace size.
Yeah.
And then no, so like yeah, the reason it needs more sizings is like now it's going super polar and it's already time to make 10x indifferent. But if you give it more sizings, you will see it has some thinner value bets as well, and it's mixing. Either way, in game, I thought opponent will literally never fold 10x. I thought any low pocket, any ace high is folding to any size bet, so I went for like 2/3, just targeting the very clear weak part of range. I think he never folds 10x in real world. Give it like 55, third, 67, 83, and part or something.
Yeah, mostly a double barrel with king nine.
It's just that like when it doesn't check ace flop, it doesn't have so many queen x, so you get to be quite aggro.
Yeah.
Like it's generally speaking nice spot to be aggro on paired boards versus I would say only versus like at least somewhat competent players because lots of recreational loves to trap for absolutely no reason. And then they end up having a bunch of queen x on the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, decided middling size gets the job done versus low pocket ace size. Any 10x never folds in reality. Opponent was quite sticky. Ace four suited, open. Was already planning to rip it in his face if he three bets. Luckily, did not get to do it. It never works. Literally never works. Right. 40 suited face limp. Anybody ever not check it back? How do you?
Just check.
I always check here. The only hands I would raise are basically ace highs and maybe kings, queens.
Yeah,
Some
I think I'm not sure actually how it would be in solver. I think because you cover him and he has like at least I don't know, he has some risk premium against you, so he has to slight overfold. So like it's not spot you expend value range. I think you just go polar and not do it with any like middling suited ends.
yeah, but okay, then I would use a hand like, I don't know, 9-4 suited, which is like really crap.
I think even worse, like seven deuce, eight deuce, nine deuce, not many suited ends. It's actually those
Oh,
spots.
the deuce X makes sense because he shouldn't limp them.
Oh wait, it's actually very interesting spot. If I remember it correctly. Why does it not let me? Wait. I think it's a spot where solver mixes bunch of sizings and you even have like some 5x and 7x ISOs when it's like two very big stack relative to all the rest in mm,
I
what
would be
was it like?
surprised if 5-4 is in there.
I'm sure Arturas got some sims. Arturas, open your cam.
three limps. No, not any big ISO. Maybe it's not the spot.
Yeah, as we
Oh wait,
see,
it's already final two though. Wait. What?
Hmm. I was just saying, the suited hands are basically just checking, and I don't think it will change here too much, but maybe.
Oh yeah, but in that sense, not really. But there might be bigger ISOs and like going more polar and splitting game to many sizes. I've seen it in some spots. I don't know if this is one of them, but I have seen it. Final two five-handed. Wait, can you see the wizard?
Yes.
No, not the spot apparently. All right.
Okay, but here 5-4 suited would raise.
Yeah. I would definitely miss all of these ends. Huh. It seems like it just like kind of a oh fuck there is. Just saying in next few minutes I might have to go to bomb shelter room.
But here it has to do with Big Blind having like 74 big blinds, right? He's such a
Yeah.
ship leader.
Yeah, I don't know. Guess it doesn't really matter. I just thought I've seen some spots where it's like big stack, so it's just like splitting range and then like. Ken, ראיתי את ההתראה, מה? Alright. Yeah, I've seen some spots where it's doing some weird things. I wondered if that may be one of them. Here is gem. Like very wide. Alright. Ace loose suited. Meaning stuck open.
We
How do you
are,
guys?
I'm still on the G2 wizard now.
Oh. Wait.
No.
Wait.
Nice tree bet. Nice tree bet. I like it.
כן, הבנתי. מה, אני לא היה אזעקה. כן. Sorry about that. Alright. I'll go for the Tibet. Opponent folds.
Lou,
Doesn't deal.
before you before you move on, what was the hand where it's about 2 hands ago where Blas busted out the collision?
Not sure. Let's see.
It just passed me. I was interested
Yeah,
to see what it
Jack
went.
yeah.
Oh yeah. He made it half stack all in, checked and suited versus queens.
All right, okay. Nice one. Cheers, Lou.
Go for Tibet and fold. Ace queen easy open, take down. 9-7 suited seems like easy open. I cover everyone.
Very good.
And we get to FT. Now I
Nice.
made some plays that are probably kind of bad. I checked it in Solver and they're both 0 EV, but probably kind of bad. We'll get to
Can't wait. Ugh.
it.
We want to see it.
Yeah.
First one is very soon. 9-7 suited, it's like absolute flow, 0 EV.
Yeah, I feel like that is a loose open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tend to open wider than the chart in those spots. People don't attack you wide enough. This was first time in the whole final table I got 3-bet actually. Only time in the whole final table. Oh, all right. So this is quite a close one.
Is it-
I I call here.
Bob, you're crazy.
No, that's
His
Easy
bounty is
call.
microscopic.
Yes, so the bounty doesn't matter, but with
No.
that said, we still only need to realize 34% equity
The-
versus range
Yeah.
that will have a bunch of pairs suited broadways, some like ace nine, ace eight suited potentially. I
I-
do think we have to call. It's
Yeah.
like
What's the pay jump for knocking him out?
I think it's like zero EV. You can skip it, but not zero EV. I think it will be winning a tiny bit,
Okay.
but not sure. Do you guys think it's fold?
Yeah, I think it's fold. I think my floor would be ace jack.
My floors here like ace eight.
Bob, you ran
No.
out.
No,
think ace
I'm
10
not
is
kidding.
fine.
I'm not. He has 10 big blinds. It's nothing. He's jamming everything.
I think this is spot that like if I have like even 60 blinds and I can skip it, but
Yeah,
I mean I have like even although its bounty is not like big, I still have no risk premium at all. So it's like basically cheap EV.
your huge stack just allows you to call wide, and you do really well. Even when you've got all the pairs, you're 50-50. I think it's honestly, I'm calling every time with ace 10.
I think it's the flow, but
Yeah, I'm not calling any wider, but
I don't think it's winning much. But in game decided that I can afford it. Thought about it for a little bit, ended up calling ace king, and he held. Now 5-3 suited, defend, get shitty flop. Opponent bets easy fold, right? No one is check raising, or maybe someone is check raising.
Oh.
Right. Ace check in big blind. What do you guys think? First of all, obviously, he has no open jamming range.
yeah.
And is just kind of bad recreational, not any specific keys except the fact that he does many weird stuff that he's not supposed to do.
I think
What
this
do you
one
guys?
is I think this one is much closer than the last one. Because the last one you open EP under the gun, tight range. Then the guy jams into your tight range.
Right, it's
Whereas this
not tight
guy,
range.
well,
It's,
it
I
is
mean,
kind of.
yeah, I guess it is.
So he
It,
jams into your tight range, whereas this guy's just open jamming whatever he wants to play. So to me, this is extremely close, given it's a big bounty. You get what, like two big blind discount, maybe?
no, more like 0.8,
0.8,
maybe one. I don't know, like it's not worth much at this stage.
very, very,
7,000 player field.
very, very close. I don't know what to do here. I'm mixing either way.
I think, honestly, I think I'm folding ace queen O.
Okay.
It's like these type of player that has like 30K in earnings, like definitely doesn't know what he's doing, gets to this kind of final table. I think they just like open gem like queens, ace king, jacks. Like I think range is going to be far tighter than you imagine. I don't think you literally ever get to see any hand worse than like ace jack suited and pocket nines in the spot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, thought about it for a little bit. End up folding. All right, this is the first kind of a punt. Do you guys ever pre-bet? And how do you construct the range?
No, no, just a fold.
Also, I think it would be better if I just folded because opponent is good player and is not the type to not punish you. So I think it was a mistake. Well, I think versus most people it's good because they never fold a gem and they overfold. Yeah, second mistake now. I will show charts for this later. It's like zero EVP. Now, what do you guys do on flop?
Gotta see that alpha.
Very nice. Yeah, half pot would be good. I actually looked thoroughly into the spot and gave it a bunch of options and node locked anything that needs to be node locked. I did go to the conclusion that half pot will be the most effective thing to do in the spot, as
Yeah.
weird as it may look. Either way, I found it after this end. Here I made very bad mistakes. I think I should just immediately give up flop, especially with ace of hearts. What do you guys think? Like his range doesn't have many folds here. Like
Disagree.
try to think what hands
It's
do you think he has that can fold flop?
every better ace than yours, like ace five, ace four, ace six, ace
I
eight,
don't
ace.
think. Yeah, ace 8, ace 9 though, if it has backdoor flush though, it always calls versus small bet.
In a three bet pot,
Yes. What if you go B20 here? Do you think he's folding ace 9 suited?
I'm
With
never
backdoor?
going B20 here.
Yeah. After seeing what I saw, I agree, but in game, I made the very, very bad mistake of just mindlessly going B20.
Yeah,
It was yeah, very, very bad stuff. I didn't think it too much. Then on 10, I mean, still ace of hearts, kind of crappy. I guess it's better than if I had ace of spades or ace of diamonds, but just not too many stuff I get to fold. SPR is too low to do anything. I think just give up. What do you guys think?
yeah, you pick up equity, you pick up a three, you gotta check.
Got to check now, so
You've
Either
done
way,
enough.
like the thing is like I don't really have showdown. You do know that. Even if he has like a queen nine suited, I end up getting bluffed every single time. So it's not like I actually have showdown here.
I disagree, you do have showdown if you pick up a three or an ace.
On river, maybe now. I mean, uh, never
So it goes
mind.
check, check.
that's
We
not.
give up.
Really,
River is a nine. Now opponent literally doesn't have a single hand in range except specifically a little bit of ace jack suited and ace eight suited that doesn't have showdown. What do you guys do here?
always check.
Anyone else?
Sorry, can you show the whole line?
It went 3-bet pre. He calls. Very bad mistake of c-betting small on flop. And he calls. Give up turn. Now we get here on river.
You've already given up. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, checking. Yeah.
It's a really bad river as well. It's
If you want to get 10x to fold, you have to jam here. So I don't know.
I don't think 10x is folding. I
Okay,
don't
the
think.
check.
I mean, like, what am I even repping for value here? Some like pocket kings, pocket tens, and literally nothing else.
yeah.
Maybe like occasional like ace king clubs, but yeah, like aces. I'm not repping much by betting. I think I'm getting looked up by like almost any showdown hand here if I jam.
I mean, one of the weakest hands he could have here is like Jack 9 suited, I guess.
Yeah, and even that hand might hero call because like I have so many crap offsuit ace that like yeah, I don't know. I think it's very bad spot to bluff, but what do you think?
I would never bluff here.
No, you got to check, give up, move on to the next one. It's a terrible river. It's a bad board for his.
Yeah, I mean, you still beat Ace Jack, Ace Queen.
Yeah.
There are some hands you can beat.
Ace
So
Queen, Ace
But it's not
Queen is
enough.
pure. Ace Queen is pure jamming P. Ace Jack O is pure jamming P. Only has Ace Jack suited like 20% of the time because it also likes to jam P and some Ace 8 suited, and those hands will always bluff. So it's like It's not like bad.
Oh,
It's very good player as well. It's not the type to miss
Yeah.
these things.
I
What
mean, you
happened
could
on the
also
river?
fold out pocket eights, pocket sixes.
Pocket
What happened
eights
on
and
the
pocket
river?
sixes also just jumpy.
Going in the middle, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm completely off here with ranges. So I
I
don't
jam
know.
and easy fold.
Okay.
Ace jack suited. I think it's pure flat.
Yeah. No need to do anything else.
Yeah,
It's a flat.
Backdoor hearts.
How do you play flop? Anybody ever bets?
you bet small for sure.
Yeah, I feel like bet or check is both perfectly fine. Doesn't really matter.
It's a
I
value
don't.
bet. You get called by worst size.
I mean, not really. Like maybe a little bit if it goes fold and then he like peels one off with ace four suited, but it's like I don't know. I think there is no reason to blow the pot. You're happy to keep in like king jacks, queen jacks, ace seven, whatever, potentially cooler them later on. And basically never folding out a better hand and like getting called by worse is pretty hard. I think it's like pure check back with those very good high cards.
No, I think you got a value bet. You get called by worst size.
Do you have multi-way solver? Because wizard in ICM, I don't think you can do multi-way post flop.
What do you think would you do with king jack of diamonds if you bet? Pu-
either
Pure
either
fold?
either raise or call. I don't think you will fold.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a reason to bet it because Louis
I
also
mean,
said, yeah.
yeah, but then what happens later on? Think about it as well. Like you bet, he calls, turns, whatever, check, check, and then you just get bluffed on either. Like what's the point of bloating this pot?
Mhm.
Don't you rather keep in hand you dominate and actually win a bunch of money when it comes an ace or jack? And also you just have showdown. Like I don't know. Don't think you ever bet here. But if
Yeah,
anybody has the multi-way solver, you can check it in cheap EV. It's going to be like slightly different ranges, but I think the principle of not betting good high cards in the spot would still apply. But you can
okay.
check. I don't
It,
have it.
Interesting because I think in position we bet most, even in multi-way plots. So I would guess we would mostly lean towards betting here, but we would also check a little bit. But I would bet this hand quite often.
Mm, I'm not so sure. I mean, when you bet, you're trying to achieve something. Like this is not a value bet. This is not a bluff. Like you don't need protection too much, and it's
It,
three-way as well.
it's more like equity denial. Like let's say if he has queen 10, you're not unhappy if he folds.
Oh,
So this here, we have the multi-way range for the button. So it bets a lot, right? It mostly bets.
yeah,
65% betting.
Not the ace jack. You're right.
not with those ends. Those ends achieves nothing by betting.
Oh, but the ace jack can. That's fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it for sure. It won't be a losing play. I think there is just more EV in checking.
Hmm.
So you bet worse stuff.
Yes, stuff that you either value bet or get better to fold.
All right.
Either way, checks too. Then big blind probes. And I decide to fold. Think it's like very hard to continue in the spot, both because of my range is pretty face up and I'm just getting blasted on river too often and not even having that much equity. I mean, you could argue if I have like ace jack O with ace of diamonds and I call, maybe bluff some rivers, who knows what. I
I
think
mean,
this is just, I think this is a fold. The 5 could be dirty as well.
okay. Yeah, so we have a gut shot and we have two overcards to the 8.
Hmm.
Feels like a
Yeah,
tough
but
fold to me. Um,
yeah, I mean, it's not a pleasant one, but I just don't see too much merit in continuing. Because, like, when you call here, you basically hope he gives up river. It's like, yeah, I mean, you potentially have some equity, but also with flush drawn board, and the 5 could be dirty out. The ace could be dirty out.
okay.
Yeah.
So if you continue here, you always want to have at least one diamond. Is that true?
I don't know. I would also fold with like ace jack O, ace of diamonds here, to be honest. But this may be calling solver. Who knows? I think. I mean, pretty
Because
hard.
you cannot have pocket nines here. You would bet this flop.
Yeah, sure. I could still have some easy calls here, like ace 5 suited, 6 5 suited, some bad 8x like 8 7 suited that sometimes bet, sometimes check the flop, pocket fours, and like many hands like that, but with 2 diamonds, which makes a way easier continue. You know? Pocket sixes, pocket 5, pocket 7.
Easy fold. That's another one.
Yeah, I don't think I need to call it. That was quite interesting spot. So it goes. Wait, what happened here? I don't know. Do you want to look at it or just move to next spot I played?
Next hand you play. Those guys are going for it. Brazil versus Brazil violence. One of them got crippled.
Right, so ace 10 O. I think it's going to be actually slightly. I think you're not going to get to open it 9-handed when you're covered by 2. But again,
It's
except
the
for
floor.
except for that guy and that guy, everybody was passive and tight and not 3-betting, so I decided it would be okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And then flop, we check, I imagine, just about range. I don't know, how do you guys play flop?
Check as well. Very heavy.
I mean, actually, maybe you could bet some stuff, but yeah, checking a lot. And
Check
we
call.
face small bet on flop, easy call. We check and he blasts the turn. What do you guys do?
Yes, you fold. You fold because you're from EP and he's betting into your EP range, so.
Also, in game, I also thought it was like relatively easy but annoying fold. Thing is, Chinaman was kind of crazy. So actually thinking it back, I think he may be the type to just take like random whatever he can find and bluff every single time. It was quite crazy. So I actually kind of regret not seeing either with that one. It
No, I
was
think
crazy.
it's good.
It was crazy
Because
guy.
if you would have been big blind, I'd say, okay, you know, I'm torn. Call or fold. But you raise from EP and then he bets
Yeah,
twice into your tight range, so I think
think, yeah, but it's aggro Chinese recreational. He has like the ace king, ace king syndrome where they always put you on ace king. No, you check call flop. He's going to think you have lots of like ace king, ace queen. Like he's not the type to realize that you're just check calling aces, kings, and
no,
some
I
sets
don't think
even. it's like not spot you get to stack off with the aces, kings, ace, jack, whatever. You just check all it, right? So it's like spot that my range is protected, but he's definitely not the type to realize that, which is
Yeah,
why
but
I think.
you don't have any of those hands because you would 3-bet pre-flop.
What do you mean? I opened EP and he
Oh, yeah.
flatted. Yeah, so like in game I decided to fold because like I have like a lot of easier continues and kind of heavy ICM, but the guy is crazy at the end of the day, so I'm not so sure about that one.
No, I think it's fine.
All right, this was life-changing spot. Kind of a rough one actually. What do you guys do? Anybody ever doesn't stick it in? Because bounty is like basically like his bounty is worth less than one big blind. It's like not really. And then there
You
is
gotta go.
1, 2, 3.
You gotta go with the church.
I ended up going with it, but I think it's actually close. I don't think it's like fist pump getting.
I would fold ace queen for sure. So it's the
Yeah.
floor.
I I think the GG lower can still jam ace queen offsuit here because he covers everyone else.
So
And
actually,
so you beat some value hands.
Yeah, with ace king.
Yeah,
So
with
it's the
ace king
floor.
you beat.
so I actually asked Frank to run the spot, and Chinaman has no gems here. He has some weird raise to like 17 big blinds, and then folding if it goes like 2 all-ins behind him from like me and Sino Perez. But
Okay.
yeah, so he shouldn't have any gems here, and the floor is ace queen suited.
Yeah,
Ace queen no folding, ace queen suited and jacks, I think it was.
yeah, makes sense. Yeah, 10's no good here.
Yeah, no problem with that.
Either way, he had king queen O, and somehow we hold.
So the ace king would have been a fold in the spot.
No, it's
No,
in
no.
there, it's in there.
Well, okay.
Here we defend big blind, check, check, ace on the turn, not much to do. Just checking and folding. Look at sixes, raise and take it. Alright, now this is quite interesting spot. What's the flow of your opening range here?
Ace deuce.
Offsuit.
Yeah.
And what's I don't know if I will find it now, but actually I had seen for this. I think a lot of people are too tight in the spot, so it's interesting.
Yeah, I think I'm at king 9 off.
Yeah, that's correct.
And then
Yeah,
it's
it's never mind. I can't find the sim. Yeah. So you get spot you get to open very wide, then yeah, it's king 9-0, bunch of suited connected stuff, pocket full, way wider than what most people think. Queen 9-0 versus nitty guy open, we still always defend.
When you say a lot of suited collector stuff, what's the weakest one?
I think you still do. I don't really remember. I don't have the sim, but I think you still do like all the good ones, even the low ones, like 5-4 Sweden stuff, and then some like 10-8,
Interesting.
10-8, 9-7 type stuff. Still make it. You get to be extremely wide.
Okay.
But yeah, a lot of these opens are zero EV as well, so you could technically give them up. But I think in real world, those stuff that are zero EV are still possible because people don't attack you well enough. Anyway, here we open 5-4 suited from bottom, big blind calls, c-bets, get called, queen paying on the turn. How do you guys play?
Yeah, you got a double barrel here for sure.
I agree. I actually made mistake here though with sizing because I have like some specific
I have to
thought
go really
process.
big, like pot.
At the
Yeah, you need to go like 83 or pot. Although like, again, I had same thought process as other spot. Now here we'll have some more queen X, but like these boards were like any 9, any 10 is a gut shot and still defends every suited hand. Yeah, and like any 8x is just going to fall to 10 bet even if you go half pot. I don't know, like I'm not really looking to try to make Jack X indifferent because I think they just always call either way. But I think like going for smaller size made sense in my head because I'm like again it's just going to fold any 8x, any ace high, any random 10x or 9x to whatever size, right? But yeah, you are supposed to go very big in a spot.
Yeah,
I
also
made
some 10x, some queen x, 9x should raise
Yeah,
on the
with
flop.
if he has hearts, then he raises. Anyway, yeah, you should go bigger here. That was a small mistake. I checked it in Solver and it was still using middling size a little bit with like aces, kings, ace jack type stuff, some weaker queen X, and some very bad bluffs. But like, yeah, you basically just want to go big in the spot and get raised. He fold. Small mistake. Alright, pocket tens, easy open, but he folds. Now keep picking up the nuts.
Oh, nice.
And Senor Perez has had enough. 10-8 suited.
Please hold.
And yeah,
Oh,
get very.
seven. Seven from Evan. Heart.
Oh,
Heart. Seven. Heart.
it's never easy. Never easy.
Too many
Very,
outs, Perez. Too many
very
outs.
sweaty runouts. Now
Hmm.
it's
Yeah.
time for someone that isn't high stakes reg for years to win. Goodbye. What was this? Raise and take it. Jacks in the big blind. Get walked. Tens again. Like 5 ends in a row now. Get the nuts. Make it 3. Actually, thinking back, I should go bigger here, generally speaking. I should go like 3.5, not 3, because he's under loads of pressure and
I think
versus 3
even
still.
four or five.
Yeah, I think it's like 3.5 or 4. Actually, I think 3 is too small, but I was like, I don't know, like as you can see in the recording, wait, actually you cannot see it, but it was very late. It was like 5 in the morning. I was already barely, I was kind of on autopilot by this point. Because it's quite hard to play for 17 hours. You start messing up some stuff. Right, here another interesting one. Folds to me. How wide do you think you get to open in the spot?
You can open this.
I can or can't?
You can. Easy
Hmm.
open.
I decided to open, but I'm actually not sure about it because I still go post flop with small blind quite often. So maybe it's better to expand with like bad suited hands and not these blocker hands, but not sure.
No. It's good.
Either way, flop. How do you play flop here?
You can check.
With
I personally like a check.
I thought about it for a little bit, but like the idea behind checking is that your opponent will also bluff check raise you and put you in tough spots, and also will come out and probe turn for large size a bunch. So like I actually see zero reason to protect my range here.
But
I
but
actually
your hand is very versatile, so even on the turn, I mean, on any heart, you're never folding. Whatever you betting is betting, and you have top pair.
yeah, I get the idea why you don't want to check back, but I think in the real world there is no point an in-game. I actually deeply thought about it if I want to check it back. Ended up deciding in-game that I'm going to bet every single top end for value because I just don't get enough bluffs from him on the turn, and yeah, it's
Makes
just
sense.
going to call so many worse hands that there is no point. Now, shittiest turn in the deck. Seems like easy check back now. Going to have lots of like ace jack, ace queen, ace x of hearts, ace 10, queen checks.
Think
And
you need
check
to value bet
down.
the river.
Really? What do you think I get called by?
After check on the turn, he should be probing the river with all of his hands like this.
Yeah, I agree, but it's almost always best hand, but I don't think I get called by walls.
He should even probe his best kings.
I mean, kicker doesn't play, so
I think I would try to get called by pocket seven, pocket eights.
uh, you played too much with the crazy Americans, Luis. That's not the. I don't think they ever call me with walls here. Like you need him
It's
to like
it's thin.
what?
It's very thin. Sure.
Oh, Zaf, what you're saying, you would have a different opinion if the deuce wasn't a heart on the river, like deuce of diamond. Do you think we
No,
can value bet more here, or is it just the same?
no. I think worst hand you would go for value here with is King 10. I don't think you can do worse. King 10 and then any ace.
King 10 is two pair.
Yeah, I think King 10 would be like, even King 10 is like very close, but I think it would be flow of what you can go for value, because then you might get called by some worse King X ends, but like, yeah,
10x is never caught. Calling.
I don't think so.
Hmm.
But also, like, you don't, yeah, I don't think it's the opponent to fight back too much, but at the same time, you don't really want to give him the chance to take his, like, whatever, Queen 10 and shit it in my face, you know? It's like you have to get called by walls at
So,
least
so
50% of time, and
interesting.
I
So,
don't
so
think
it
I
would
do.
be a good bluff spot. If you have a bluff here, just bluff it every time.
Yeah, I think it's good one. You get like every 10x, every low pocket to fold. So if you have like pocket 3 here, I think if you go for like half pot, you get many better hands to fold. Although like you're basically always betting the 10, so it's kind of hard to even arrive to the river with natural bluffs. Ace is like, yeah, he has some ace X, but still card you're going to second barrel a lot. I don't have like that many natural bluffs. You'd have to bluff probably like pocket 4, pocket 3, maybe some absolute trash like, I don't know, 8-9-0 with no heart that you just give up on 10. But yeah, I don't think it's spot you get to go thin for value. I think like King 10 worse hand you can reopen.
All right.
Yeah, Ace 10-0 here we open. How do you guys play flop?
I would want to size up on this texture a little bit. So I would either go 33% or 55%.
I agree.
Um,
I think at this SPR, since it can't really check ace non all in, then 33 gets the job done well
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
And yeah, with no spade, just betting. If I had spade, checking back. With no spade, just betting. And we bet. and he seemed very annoyed about my bet. Tanked for like 30 seconds, didn't wanted to fold, ended up folding. But picking up the aces. And I mean, not much of a spot here, just easy game, unhat, take the bounty. Then I know we defend, and here actually on turn, quite an interesting spot. Do you guys want
Yeah.
to go for check raise, or do you guys want to straight up polarize and jam river? How do you play the spot?
You gotta bet big, 85%.
Yeah, I agree.
Whenever people
But
fail to see bet in position like that, you just can take advantage of them.
yeah, but there is like a special thing about when it comes overcard, when it comes like any high card after they check back, they tend to slightly overstab those, like if it comes check to ace, they tend to overstab it. So it's also interesting to check ace.
Um,
Yeah, but the
okay,
problem is they fail to see bet already.
Yeah. Yeah, I decided to go for like big, but not too big of a size, especially when I have 10-9 and like maybe I'll go even slightly bigger with some. I think 10-9 was like you need less protection from straight when it comes to 10 and stuff.
okay,
But
I have a question here. So let's say
went for this.
he has nothing on the flop. So he can have a queen, and he might have a flush draw.
Yeah.
Isn't he super inelastic, whatever we bet here?
I'm not so sure. I think versus like this kind of size is still going to call like King 10, King Jack, maybe even some Ace King. I think if I start packing it or slight overbet, then he just calls Queen X and flush draws.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway,
Like
we
this
go
size.
for kind of big, like 75, 80 folds. Ace 8
Jam.
O PvP, easy jam. How wide would you jam here? Because as you can see, this guy double covers this guy and this guy, so he's under quite lots of pressure.
Very
Ace,
hard.
deuce offsuit.
King
I
deuce
would
and jam.
I would tend to say that this is almost any two spot. Like you just 2.5 TX bottom of range and top of range, and then just jam everything, like
Yeah,
literally everything.
yeah.
Just can't call.
Like picking up the church, open, get called. Oh, that was spicy one. Here I went really thin for value. Goes check, 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 check to the river. Now, like 99.9% sure any pair, literally any pair, goes at least like one blind on river. I don't think he ever checked pairs on river. I think this is basically always the best end.
You missed
And
the C
this,
bet.
I mean, doesn't matter. I think like, what do you think like, do you think he arrives to this river with any better hands in this
It's
line?
10 high, your button versus big blind, you double cover. It's clearly a C bet.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I think if I had one spade, one club, then you bet.
You don't need, it's 10 high.
It's very, very like dynamic, connected then I though. Going to drive down betting.
No,
I think being connected is pretty good for in position when you are in position. So
No,
don't
not
worry about.
I. Yeah, you could definitely see bet. Why? Do you think it's a range bet?
yes.
On the flop, yes.
No, no way. I'm opening so wide.
I would say
Uh,
you check like 15% of the time here, not more.
I think it's going to be like 50-40% check back. But let's check it. Quite
Yeah, big,
interesting, actually.
Yeah, because I
Mm.
think 10, even this board, it's very connected, but it's better for in position. You should be c-betting here a lot.
Yeah, well, it's always better for in position, but it's not better enough that you range bet. But let's see. So what is it? Like 500, 600? 600. What? There is not a single sim for 600. Is it possible? Maybe five. And we need like that I would have super wide range.
I found one
Maybe
button, 48. Big blind,
right.
28.
Well,
Sort them by button. Click on button on top. Big blind, 48.
big blind. Oh, this is no, this is no. I need
Oh,
to have
button,
huge.
48. I don't see it
So,
on your screen.
maybe it was on 700. No. I mean, you know what?
I'm in
It's spot.
six-handed.
It's spot you open really wide either way, right? From button. I think it doesn't matter what range we would look at. But let's see. Big blind defense. You open 65% of hands, even in this one. And in other one, there was like two tiny stacks. You're opening like almost any two. There is no way you're range betting. What was it? 10, 8, 5. Oh, wait, we need to AI solve it. Oh, wow, quite a lot of betting even now.
Yeah, add the small bet, it's gonna be even more.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a board that is just good for in position. And the
Uh,
10-8 doesn't really hit the big blind that hard. The 5 is pretty good for him.
what? No, why you're saying that? There is like way more 10x hands defense than 5x, way more like
55,
check.
55,
No,
83.
he also has all the offsuit, 10x, 8x, but he also has a lot of trash.
I mean, obviously you have an advantage, right? I mean, it's still checking back 30% of time, you know?
Okay, it's checking more than I expected, to be
Range
honest.
bet.
Yeah, I thought it's like checking 15%, so checking back a lot more, but
Right, what? Why the fuck every time I look at these like AI solves of post-flop ICM, it shows CSTE and not EV? How do I look at EV? So we can check if you can range with anybody knows.
No,
What does this even mean? CST. I don't know, never mind, I guess we get the idea. Yeah, by the way, Luis, just as you can see, the combo that I had is like one of the highest frequency checks in range, just
yeah.
for the record. Either way, yeah, I guess you can just get away with range betting.
Range bet, but not this hand. Sure.
I guess you can get away with it, probably. Anyway, now on River, arrive in a spot where, like, basically he never has any pairs. So I decided to get cheeky and go for thin value.
We're still on the
Because,
solver.
oh, I went like half pot on River and he folded, but I think it's spot I might get looked up by some worse ace high. No, literally
Yeah.
never has a pair.
So you went for 10 value?
and folded. Anyway, moving on. Alright, yeah. That's interesting spot as well. How wide do you think you get to open here?
That's a raise for sure.
Yeah, I know. But how much would you take it?
Jack 2 suited, 10-5 suited.
I couldn't find a solution, and I think this is like type of spot that you can't even run really in HRC, right? It's like too many stuff. So like any suited queen, do you open like any offsuit king?
Louis,
Yes, King 9.
No, like what's the worst one? King 9?
King 9 off.
Hmm.
King Deuce suited.
I would not be surprised if it's like King 5-0, Queen 7-0. I would not be surprised if you open like wider than button range here. Like GPV button range. But anyway, can't really check it, so might as well move on. We open big blind calls. I mean, not much to do. Put him in.
I would bet 1.
What? Why?
Because you call a jam then.
But what's the point?
People spaz sometimes to the 1.
Hmm. I mean, maybe. Don't
They
think
do?
it matters that much, though. Either way.
against a 5 big blind. Yeah, I agree with Louis. The problem is he cannot call if he wants to bluff, right? You gave him zero chance to bluff.
Well, wait, what do you think here? How
Nice jam
wide you get
spot.
to be? I
Very
think
wide.
like almost any two. Like
I
bubble
think
range
like
almost.
my worst one would be Queen 5 here.
I think everything. I think literally any two, maybe fold some like 9 do so, 7 do so type stuff. But I think like,
5-4 suited going in.
I mean, I don't know, you can try to search a solution. I tried, I didn't find anything when I first looked at it. But yeah, I think you get to be insane. I think it's like,
They literally can't call.
Arturas, do you have a sim? Open your cam, Arturas. Is that silent?
either ways, there was like this one looks like easy gem, right? Either
Yeah.
way, there was another one similar, but after that guy busted, which I was not sure about. May have been, or like this one. How wide do you think you jam here? Because this guy is still under very significant amount of pressure.
I think. I think, yeah, this is good enough.
Yeah, so I thought so too. Uh, After I checked the spot, honestly, I couldn't find any sim that is anything close to this in terms of chip distribution, and it was like,
Yeah,
but yeah, in the other ones it was still open jamming quite a lot, but actually like this one was using as a min raise, and it was still like okay to jam, but it was preferring min raise either way. This one was fucking disgusting. Let's just play it out. Open.
too many outs.
No, that was fucking disgusting. That because of this end, basically, I didn't win that thing.
He has 3 deuce.
And I can just run it forward, whatever we bet. We bet chunky on the turn, put his 10x with no diamond is low pockets, tough spot, and just get value. River, get to river. Now, how do you play the spot?
I would bet pot.
What's do you play any gems here?
No, just pot.
Anybody else? How do you construct range here in terms of sizing? What's the size scheme?
I think it's like 18 big blinds with all your value hands.
Then you're going to love this. I got to same conclusion that like basically it's type of spot that I'm basically trying to fold out 10x with bluffs and like every flush always calls anyway, especially like king 5, quite a nice one. Decided to go for exactly full pot.
Okay. And then he jams.
Luckily, no. Luckily, it does not jam, but I get fucking uber snapped. You are happy, right? Like you see this, you're fucking happy, no?
Flush. No flush.
But
Or you could
no,
have ace five. Yeah,
but
diamond over
no,
diamond. Nasty spot.
disgusting stuff. Either way, pocket fours here.
Oh, I'm never
See,
lucky. I run
seems
deep
like
to the big spots.
seems like easy gem to me. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
In ICM, that's an easy jam. But sorry, in Chippy V. I don't know about ICM.
I have like negative risk premium here almost. I mean, the bounties aren't worth much, but
I think it's good.
Yeah,
either way.
Yeah. He has so much to risk that, yeah.
he just can't bust before the 7.5. He's got to.
Oh, you're going to see the biggest fund you have seen so far from that guy
Let's say he's
right
got
now.
ace 10 or something. Oh my god.
And that I was
Like-
losing my fucking mind. Like if Queen or Jack comes, I would probably smash my skin. That's like so fucking dumb. Imagine race calling Queen Jack suited here. That's like
Oh.
He was ready to
and
go.
yeah, he had enough. But yeah, luckily enough, we hold.
Wow, what's he doing? He can sit out and go up another huge place. Wow.
Throw away 3K like this.
Right.
He just giving the Mr. Costa just free money.
Yeah.
So bet flop. Turn, I think, although it's kind of neutral and he still has like even more flushes than me now, I just get infinite folds from any one pair hand with no diamond on flop. So I think quite nice spot to second barrel. What do you
I
guys
disagree.
think?
I would always check here.
All
It's one
right.
of the worst turn for you. On those monotone boards, what you need to avoid is a card of the flush coming in or a card pairing like a 6 or a 5 here.
Hmm.
Anything else you can double barrel.
And one another thing is, let's say you check here. On the river, he might bet. And if he checks, you can just bet one. And he will fold.
Not so sure about that. Yeah, okay. I mean, this is like also like one of the worst turns I ever have. It's like bottom of range, tend to use it like you still want to bet like bunch of flushes here, you know.
With this hand, you can at least outdraw an ace.
I think this hand wants to bet. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm surprised that you think it's not good spot to second barrel. Do you think they call like any ace-x, 5x, or 6x?
They have too many single diamonds that are just never folding. It's just not a good spot for you.
Hmm. Well, could be. In game,
You
either
can double
way.
barrel any turn that isn't a card pairing on the board or a flush card.
What you mean? You still
Literally,
have,
all the other turns are good for you.
but you still have stuff you want to value bet here, you know? So it's
Yeah,
like not your checking back range. You still bet like any check high flush or better every time.
yeah. That's a different story. It's not range. It's value driven now.
Yeah, but you still have bluffs. Hmm.
Not really.
Eh, what do you mean not really?
You know
I
me, I
have
never
king,
bluff.
I have king high. If I get a 5, a 6, or an ace to fold, it's a big success when I have king high, you know?
Not great stuff, not great. Let's move on.
Either way, I second barrel for medium size because again, I just think it will be enough to clear out any one pair hand with no diamond.
No good. You got him, you're a genius.
What?
3.5. He calls, you make a jack.
Yeah, that was very sad hand as well.
How sad can it be?
Oh, very, very sad. Very sad.
You bet 20%, you're happy.
Very, very sad. I was actually thinking about checking this back because of 4 blind stack here. Don't really like. I think any worse hand than this I'm pure checking back and like pat controlling with this guy being so shallow.
It's a
But
paired 6 board, you can range bet.
um, not so sure. I mean, yeah, yes and no, because like, what do I do now? Look at this fucking disgusting spot. Check raise the
Depends
flop.
depends on the size he goes for. If he goes a quarter, I'm calling. If he goes half, I'm folding.
Really, you're folding to half pot?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. It's crazy Chinaman after all,
Nah, I'm gone.
and it's interesting.
Because don't forget, people have like those when they check raise, they have check raise checks, right? They have check
Yeah,
raise
but
bet small, right?
yeah, but
And then
the nine
those
gives.
lines are just much better. The nine, we don't care.
Well,
It's a brick.
yeah, but it gives all of his like bad backdoor draws from
You can have
flop,
queen ten of
bunch of
spades.
equity. Has
Yeah.
like bunch of like 10-8,
Queen ten of
7-8,
spades, then eight of spades.
like
You're thinking about mythical combos that people don't check raise.
I don't think this guy missed a single one of them in his life. Hmm. Either way, yeah, I would not hate folding 10, but the thing is, you don't really have many 6x.
You
You have
have to
some.
fold turn. You have to fold turn.
What?
Because then it
Uh,
jams river and you're wondering if he has a 6 or not. And you
no,
can't
I
call.
mean,
You're gonna lose half your stack here.
yeah, I mean, on river, I'm pretty much folding all rivers if it doesn't give up because it's getting pretty obvious where I'm at, and crazy
You
Chinaman
can
would
you can
would
give up
not
right
expect me
now.
to fold.
Because people they check raise as a bluff here and then they check.
Hmm.
They even check when they pick up equity. They check all the time.
Are
And
you
then
sure?
also they have bet smalls. Of course they do. They check raise flop because they know like pair boards like this, they're supposed to check raise a lot. And then they don't know the rest.
I don't know, man. I think like I cannot go around folding everything for crazy Chinese. These people are blasting. I mean, like Jack 8. I mean, not that I have Jack 8, but not even Queen Jack. When I block some bluffs, I probably already fold. I think this is like you cannot fold everything. You only have like Ace Jack and aces, kings, queens, maybe some 6 deuce o, 60 o, but
Duff, do you think he's exploiting the fact that there's a 5 big blind stack on the table?
he definitely could be. But
I mean, then
Very
I personally
unlikely.
I always go with my read, so I would do that as well. I would call here, but yeah, maybe he has a 6. Who knows?
but I think it's very close as well. I would not hate folding the turns at all. But
I'm always holding the turn there.
I also don't think it's mistake to call the turn, because like in this type of spot, you still get to turn with some stuff like ace highs, like some pocket eights, like bunch of stuff like that that are always folding turn. So
The only guy in the universe I would call on this turn would be Frank.
what? What about me?
Oh, and you, Duff.
Well, either way. So yeah, I would not hate folding 10. It's like fucking annoying spot because you kind of have to fold bunch of rivers as well. And yeah,
It's
I
just
mean,
too much of your stack to play here.
yeah, but you're getting ran over so fucking badly if you fold
You
King
just
Jack.
gotta fold.
It's like big overfold.
Okay, but
It's,
okay, the last thing is basically you say you get run over, but no one would know.
I mean, if Chinaman is sitting there, yeah, now when clubs get there on river, I'm like not even thinking about calling, but like let's say river is like deuce of spades, I have to mix call with some of those hands versus aggressive player. Like, I mean, I don't know, maybe you could just go around and fold your entire range except pocket nines, pocket jacks, and like 6 deuce, but yeah, I'm not so sure. Either way, yeah, turn call is borderline. It's terrible spot. But yeah, I mean now not much to do. If he has any bluffs, large portion of them are now flushes either way. Yeah.
See,
Oh,
you couldn't
here
call there. Yeah, you couldn't call there.
on river never.
One turn.
Ah. I mean, I can see why you're saying this, but I'm pretty sure in solver world you're never folding. And that guy, like, he was not like passive call happy. He was call happy, but he was very aggro. He was very aggro. He was aggro and sticky and call happy. It was kind of hard against him.
What would Arturas do? Arturas would fold a turn like a little nit.
Did he say it?
I know him.
Rough spot. I don't know. Again, I would not. I would love. Looking back, I would love it if I just let it go and wait that he dumps it into me next time. By not by any means think it's losing money to call.
Right size too
Think it,
small here.
what do you mean? It's either min raise or limp. No.
2.5.
Hmm. Let's see. Where you looked at it in last study session, it was with live NT.
Was big GTO.
Yeah, and it was with live empty.
Was perfect, wasn't it?
Let's see. The wizard is lagging. Is
And
it?
mine goes 2.2.
Here it goes to Olymps. Can you see it?
Yeah. Mine is 2.2 though.
I mean, either way, doesn't seem to matter that much, does it?
Well, yours is 36.7%. Mine is 31%.
Are you looking in wizard or in other app?
Big GTO.
Hmm.
All right, moving on.
Hmm. Hmm. And flop, I think this is like basically value bet, like 10 do street, texture, get to bet a lot,
Yeah,
really wide ranges. Think I can bet for value
yeah.
and protection. I bet 10 goes check check, and he goes for small bet on river.
It has a
Now in
3.
game, hmm?
It has a 3 or a 5.
Yeah, so in game after playing with his opponent for very long, I knew he was very sticky on flop. Um, Also, I don't think he bets a 3 for this size. I think it could be some 5-4, king 5, king of spades type stuff, but not trapping much with this size. Many like random queen 9-0 with like spade and like 8-7-0 with spade heads up. It's supposed to be floating quite wide.
We
I
can agree.
decide
We can agree it's never a 10 with this size.
it's
It's never a
it's never a
deuce with this
10,
size.
never a deuce, never a straight, never a flush.
Yeah.
Right? Which makes this quite easy to overbluff, assuming that you only need to be good 1 in 5 times. I think it's quite easy to have more than 20% bluffs here in his shoes. I think it's easy call.
Okay.
We do get to see the king 4-0. Nice 9-0 Williams.
Interesting
Yeah,
bluff by him because actually he has showdown a little bit.
yeah, I don't think he should be bluffing it, but like it's quite easy to overbluff. Here again, like two low cards. I think I get to bet quite often in ISO pot, ISOing lots of deuce X and 3X, and then obviously all the top of range stuff, which are basically range betting.
I think
Ace
this
6
is a
here.
raise. You should have raised pre.
Yeah. Either way, checks down to river and face this small bet. And I called in game, but I actually don't love it. I think it's quite obvious that I have ace high. And yeah, I think it will be called in theory, but like, who cares? I don't think people bluff enough in this line.
I think just because you did a big call, like a hand ago or two, that you should fold this one.
Yeah, I should have folded it. It was late. I was already drowned up
I
inside
think
my
he
own
has like a,
thoughts.
I thought he had a 5.
Right, pick up kings, mini ace. This hand actually gave me a bit of hope. Go to flop. Um, decide to go
Okay.
for big size. Just charge maximum from all pairs and all draws, and is very vulnerable and very nutted at this point. Heads up.
I would size up here. I would make it like 10.
Um,
Because like the 10 are gonna play perfectly against you on the river. The diamond are gonna play perfectly against you on the river. If an
yeah,
ace
but he
comes, it's
may.
bad for you, it's bad for him.
Yeah, but he may just like check fold. I mean, actually, you know what? Yeah, looking back, I think I could go bigger on turn. Opponent was fucking massive calling station. I think
Yeah.
it would have been good.
You don't block anything.
Yeah, it would have been good to slight size up. Although, like in terms of how I want to play my range, I think once I start going bigger than that, it's getting like kind of hard to balance it out. Obviously, I
See,
don't think it matters.
you know what? This is exactly your sweet leak.
Yeah, I know. I don't actually think it matters much, but in game, I do have those thoughts sometimes.
So if you've ever played against Zuff when he has the stone cold nuts like this, he tries to go as geo as possible. So if you see he takes his sweet time and then picks the perfect little sizing like this, usually has the stone cold nuts.
That's not true. I also do it with bluffs.
Never.
I mean, yes, I do, but
No,
whatever.
you would polarize with bluff, sir.
I mean, I am polarized. What do you mean?
Okay, and then you just jam this river. This is the
Jam
last hand.
either get stationed off by this end.
Holy shit, how do you not win it?
You will see. Here, one of the worst ends we ever have. Yes, we do block tiny bit of folds, but I think those bottom of range ends are what used to bluff here. After it goes check check 10x, tennis card is supposed to stop fairly often. I still have some jack x going for check raise, some 10x. I think going for overbet makes sense. Either way, yeah, Chinaman has other plans. Snaps me off with a king high.
Oh, get good.
And here what happened? Raise the jack 8 at this step. I think just raising entire range, not having many limps, maybe exploitatively only bad offsuit ends because they don't ISO enough. Yeah, here we are. Now
No,
this
I don't
end
think
may
you
have
have any limbs here. So you make it
now.
3, yeah? Or you
Yeah,
check
so
away.
this actually I think may have been a mistake. I was like really close between ISOing and checking back. And then I
It's kind
decided
of
this
weak to
is.
ISO. It's kind of weak to ISO. I would check back often here.
Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Like in game, I decided this will be worst hand I ISO because he still calls bunch of like 4x suited 3x suited deuce x that I'm doing well
Because
against. But
the problem is when you make it 3 and then he 3 bets you.
oh
Now you
yeah,
have a pair, you have
that's
to
a,
continue.
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
And now in theory, I think this will just be a gem to be honest.
yeah.
But
I would, you gotta do it. You gotta stick
yeah,
it in.
I did not do it. I did not do it. I actually think like yeah, I'm fucking fish heads up, man. I'm so bad at it.
You
Ended
just
up
gotta
calling,
jam here and pray that he has enough bluffs.
yeah, and it probably does. To be honest, I don't know why I did it. I did the worst thing. I think I mean yeah, you still get good enough implied odds on paper, and you still sometimes get a good run out where you don't even need to make set. But like yeah, I think calling is not great. Very tough to play. That was a mistake. Heads up is fucking hard, man. So fucking hard. Then on flop, we face quarter, and again, I think I'm supposed to peel one off when I've spade, but fuck that. move on, try to find better spot. It's like not winning much either way. I need to be able to defend well on turns as well, and it just gets very messy. I don't think I can profitably call flop in reality. Now here I do decide to limp absolute worst offsuit hands. It's a tip I've gotten from someone because they don't ISO enough, so I still get to do it. I decide to go for second barrel, which again versus this guy is just so bad because honestly I don't think he fucking folds like 8-6-0 with a spade. This is just like absolute torch to try and bluff him. But so sticky. Then on river, like I kind of think about it, but yeah, I mean I just don't want to bluff this guy. He's not the type to click the fold button. Oh, and this is the hand that fucked it all up. This is the hand where I fucked it all up. So turn king, decide to check. Don't think I get to do much betting here, especially when it's flush coming in. Maybe I can like pot it and jam rivers. And then we face this small bet, which I happen to like. Obviously, I don't know how is it when it sets up, but I do know that they overstab the high cards after check flop, and I still have pretty much my entire range in my head. So I think it's nice spot to check raise and get like a bunch of overstabs from like random A7-0 with no spade to fold, and obviously
I
still
don't-
have equity.
I don't like it
Why not?
because you don't have a spade.
Yeah, but he never has a flush. What does it matter?
You need a spade to have extra equity.
Hmm. Not so sure. I think specifically this end will probably love to do it because you just get so many better hands to fold, and you still have like decent equity.
I don't
Either
think
way,
so.
though.
Especially not this big.
What do you mean you're polarizing? You're repping two pair or better. Although, yeah, again, you're not. It's true. Like there is no reason to be balanced, and this is the type of guy to never fold a pair. I think you're not. I think I still get enough folds on the turn. I think it's fine. Let's see though. Right, so what is it, like 30 or 40? It was 35. Let's do 40, whatever. So we limp. Big blind checks it back. Flop is 96. We check. Now big blind is, I mean, seems quite reasonable, betting like half the range. Turn is the king of spades. We mostly check all. Actually, we do have some small bets. I'm surprised. Wait, what? Was it even limped pot? Fuck, what did I do? Was it limped or... Oh, it was raised pot. Fuck, I messed it up, sorry. All blind raise. Big blind call, flop. 9. 9, 6, 3. Check. Yeah, pretty much same thing, betting like half the range. In game, it's going to be different range though, because that guy was not min raising his range. He was either like going TX or limping, and he went 3x, so it's probably different range, but just for example purposes, goes check, check, turn king of spades. We mostly check, have some small bets, have some bigger bets, whatever. Oh, yeah, so this hand actually seems to like to just bet. I thought about it for a bit, but yeah, I kind of chickened out, to be honest. The guy was fucking calling station. But then I ended up doing stupid thing anyway. Yeah, man, I'm fucking big fish, ain't I?
Yeah,
Well,
well, after I goes check, check on the flop, I think Big Blind has a lot of lead in there. And makes a lot of sense. I didn't think about it though.
yeah, I thought about it for a bit in game. You could see me messing up with the buttons, trying to figure out size, but I don't know. I didn't think. Honestly, I don't even remember my thought process at this point. Imagine it's like 7 in the morning and I'm after 18 hours of play. I honestly cannot tell you what I was thinking, but yeah. Didn't found the bet. Now he bets small. I mean, this hand doesn't exist in range now, so it's hard to say. Oh, it does. A tiny, tiny bit.
Look at 5-4 off.
Hmm. Raising a bunch, but only with a spade. Oh, sometimes without spade as well.
That's what I told you, bro. You need a spade.
Yeah. I mean, it still does it sometimes.
Yeah, rarely though.
Yeah. Yeah, as you know, I'm a big heads up fish. I have like, literally no idea what I'm doing except for, like, basic pre-flop. It's a fucking different game. Yeah, way now for 83%. Now my idea was that, like, in real world, people tend to overstub the spot with, like, bunch of stuff that has no equity and is going to have to end up folding. Well, that did not work, as you would see. Let's just getting getting tired. Wait, where is it? Okay, so go for the raise, and he calls. And when he calls, I do think there is still some, like, ace jack or queen jack or with one spade that will always fold the river, but I think to have bluffs here, I like kind of have him to fold some pairs. Otherwise, I could just go for like B20 and get rid of like ace jack with spade, which I honestly thought of, but I ended up not doing that because he was having like pretty random hands in range, and as you're about to see, it's like I fucking hate heads up, especially versus these people that do pretty random things. Like I just have no fucking idea.
I think you need to
Either,
jam here or check.
yeah, I ended up giving up. I thought about going small, but
I
yeah,
would
fuck it.
jam here.
And it 3 XP, and takes like, yeah, that's so random to get to the river with this line with fucking six deuce of hearts. That's why I was so scared bluffing him.
Yeah, I still think you should have gone for a jam the river.
Yeah, maybe. After seeing him making so many light calls, I got weak psychologically and decided to not bluff him. Got scared of bluffing him. He was so call happy. But yeah, I should have probably gone for it. Honestly, like, I have no idea what his fucking six deuce suited is. Like, he was just doing it with extremely random stuff. Either way, yeah, from now on, like, the heads up is just a fucking big poncho by me having no idea what that guy is doing. Like there's a fucking way, you know. Like look at this. Look at this. I limp from button. He checks it back.
Too strong to
Just
limp. You gotta raise.
yeah, maybe. Anyway, he fucking randomly leads the Jack D3, which honestly I think is always random garbage. Recreationals tend to have a thought when they see like this kind of extremely dry board. Oh, it's going to be hard to connect for him, so he might fold. But yeah, no, you cannot fold much of anything. It's always random stuff. I don't think I've ever seen it and it was not random stuff. It just goes for one blind on river, snap it off, random 8-5. Yeah, this hand again, this hand, man, I'm such a fucking idiot. I fucking hate heads up. He raises 3x3, I call. C-bets flop, I call. Turn ace, check, check. Now, river 8, I actually think I have value bet here because, like, I don't really have any ace-x, so he probably keeps betting for value, like kings to fours type stuff, I would think at least. I think I do get called by some deuce X and some king high, queen high maybe. They decide to go for small bet. Then get raised. What a sad fucking life, huh? What
Yeah,
you
you gotta
guys
fold.
doing?
Easy fold.
Is it? Man, he has so many random stuff and like what does he even raises for value?
An ace that he played weird.
No, I don't think he's the type to slow play. I think maybe he could have like kings to eights occasionally, but like how can you raise? I still have ace-x. I don't know. It's very weird spot. He's like not repping much. It like looks like kings to pocket eights, pocket kings to pocket eights type thing.
It's a river raise. You just gotta fold.
I don't know, man. He was doing so many random things.
I haven't seen any of those random things you're talking
What do
about.
you mean? The six deuce suited.
Yeah, he's trying.
The 8-5, the 8-5-0, the Jack 8-0 call down for 40 big blinds. What do you mean? He was doing so many random things.
Okay,
He
yeah,
was
the Jack 8, sure.
either way, yeah, I thought about it a bit and made very bad call, thinking he's just clicking buttons because he just cannot raise with like kings for value here. And I was very, very, very wrong. So yeah, made very bad call. Heads up is hard. Then rest of game, I don't think there is much to see. Just like limp, c-bet, take it down, get jammed, fold type spots like pocket sevens, limp,
I think you need
face
to
bet.
either raise or jam.
Hmm. I think like beyond like below 15 blinds, actually maybe you do still have mini raises. I don't remember. I told you I'm like not studied at all in heads up. I have no idea.
That definitely not a limb for me.
I don't know, like, don't you want to give him chance to ship it in with like King do so? Or like ISO with like 5 do so, whatever.
Well, the chart says mostly limb.
Hmm. Anyway, and leads flop seems like the easiest raise and stack off in history of the world, 9-5-0. Oh yeah, this is man. I fucking hate showing this. I hate fucking seeing this again myself. I fucking
You have
so
to look
bad.
at the beast. Look at the beast in the eyes.
Man, I'm so bad at this game. I yeah, but it also was like 7 in the morning. I was very tired and obviously not playing my A game, just for the record. The heads up is fucking hard, man. You have to fight, and it's hard when your opponent doesn't like to fold and
I
has range.
just want to warn you, I'm gonna make a bunch of clips with
What?
this video.
What do you mean? Except for heads up, wasn't it all pretty
I,
standard?
I'm so fucking bad. Heads up is hard. This is going
Yeah.
straight to the soundboard.
Well, either way, I limp, he ISO, I call, ace I board, face one big blind bet. I don't have many ace X or many high cards. I think for this price I have to be quite careful to not overfold and in position back those. Think I have to call. What do you guys think?
Sure, sure.
And then on the turn, like usually when they check, tend to stab a lot. It's very often weak and
If you stop here, you have to pot.
what? Why? I mean, I'm basically just trying to pick it up. Doesn't really matter what he has. Basically
No,
trying to like not get bluffed on river type thing.
if you pot, you actually have full equity. I'm pretty sure
From
the machine
what?
will go pot.
Hmm, maybe.
I like potting.
Uh, yeah, it was really bad either way, but now we get to river. What you guys do? I think he's still wide enough to have some pockets lower than the jack. I
You
think
check
he.
back, you play the board.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, man. Fucking heads up. I could not found the check back. In my mind, I was trying to fold out king high and like pocket six to pocket ten type thing. Like I still have many queen X, you know.
You have to size up the turn and not bluff this railroad. Simple as that.
So I did it all very wrong, very wrong. I ended up trying to fold out king high and low pockets on either, and plan failed.
People don't fold full houses.
Yeah, obviously, but if he has king high or like pocket eight here, do you think he calls?
I don't think King I makes it this far in the hand.
I mean, flop is range bet. On turn, I bet 20%. Don't think he. I think he still has king, like every king high ISO spree, which to be honest isn't that much here. But yeah, again, man, I'm not denying it. I'm a fucking fish. I'm the worst heads up player in the world. That was really bad. It was all really bad.
Another clip here. And the worst heads up player in the world.
And here again, after seeing this 8-5 off random lead, I just think it's always weak, so I just raise. And get the snap fold. Now King 9-0. I debated jamming it. I actually think it's better as check back to keep in more if he has check back because you keep in dominated hands that always fold to ISO or jam. I think it's nice hand to have in check back range. And you obviously don't get called by walls when he limps and you jam. Now on river after check seems like easy value bet, no? When it heads up.
I would have bet the flop.
What? It's a rain check. No? You have leads. I think you don't have leads, but
In limpa,
yeah. Maybe you have leads. Yeah, man, I need to look a lot more on heads up. And from here, it's like that's the last hand. A6 to Ace 10.
9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9.
And we lose to the crazy Chinaman.
All
Yeah, I
right.
mean,
Well, still, man, congratulations. Very big score. Very nice. I think you could have won it if you would have like jam your, was it 4-5?
yeah.
And then, yeah, you had a couple of nice spots heads up that You could have bet bigger and got away with it. But overall, very nice score, very big. Congratulations again. So yeah,
Thanks.
on this, I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to give a little shout out to our sponsor, pokercoaching.com. If you want to support the study session, make sure to check out Poker Coaching. If you're watching on YouTube and you're still watching at this time, after 2 hours and a half or so more, 3 hours in, make sure to like, subscribe, or I'm going to kick your butt. On this, have a good one, everybody.
Right, man, it was long one this time, huh? It was like 3
Well,
hours.
yeah, well played.
Well played,
Thanks.
Jeff. Well
Yeah.
deserved.
I cannot say it on heads up though.
Well,
Yeah.
it just makes the big bluff and the big plays.
No, but I also like bluffed into him with the 10-3 in spot that like he just has no folds and like yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to play versus sticky, aggressive players that are not studied at all. Heads up, you know.
Yeah,
You keep losing to them as well.
yeah, I know. It's the worst feeling in the world.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Have to study some more heads up.
Yeah. All right, on this, thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and I will see you guys around.